What's going on, everybody? This is RJ and Bryce with you this week for On This Takes Three. No, man, let's redo that whole thing. You know what? No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it.
All right, let's do
it. They gotta know that we're real people, man, and we mess up. Okay.
Oh, all the time.
So, welcome back to It Takes Three. It almost had to be a whole nother take. I'm RJ, and I'm with you with Bryce. And this week, Chris couldn't make it. He had some stuff to do, but he will be back on our next recording. And this week, I'm your host again. I don't know if we explained it last week, but each week we're going to rotate who the host is going to be. But it just turned out that I was just going to be the host again this week. So you're stuck with me, dishing out the questions and, yeah.
And
yeah, hopefully we'll be better at this as we go on, but
it's only the second round.
So just heads up, next week is Christmas and we won't be recording. But we should be back to schedule the week after that. But with that being said, we wanted to give you a Christmas themed episode, just talking about Christmas. Honestly, our plan is to talk about a lot of trending topics, and of course Christmas is going to be trending right now. But also too, like the trending stuff this past week was really just political things. And that's something we're probably not going to get into in this podcast. Or video. I had someone mention to me that since we're shooting it on video as well, that we need to be calling it a video cast, but I don't know. It don't sound as cool.
I've never heard of a video cast. For a podcast, not video.
Yeah. So you know who you are, who said that. We're not taking your advice,
Yeah. We do our own thing.
You do you. All right. Yeah. And we're gonna be a podcast.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be called It Takes Three, and there's only two of us today. Okay. So
breaking all the rules.
Like I said, don't worry, Chris is coming back. He's coming back.
Chris is usually the one that keeps us on track, so this is going to be a very interesting one. So
yes, our dynamic between the three of us is so good because like we're so different. But when Chris is not here, and you're going to see that today, we are going to get super sidetracked. Okay. We spent 20 minutes on camera talking to each other before we even hit record, just talking about random things. And we're just like, oh yeah, we need to record.
We got to start.
So again, off topic again, we are going to talk about Christmas things. So what's your plans for Christmas this year?
Nothing too big this year. We'll just get together. So our family tradition is every Christmas Eve, we go to the Christmas Eve service it wasn't my dad's church where he was preaching, but since he's retired, they'll come to the church where I'm at, I think. And then we'll come back and then we'll just do gifts between like me and my siblings. So we do that every Christmas Eve. And then usually the Sunday after Christmas, my mom's side of the family gets together and we do like white elephant gift exchange and all that stuff. So
way off?
Gift white exchange? Elephant.
Oh, okay. So explain how that works.
So white elephant is just like you bring like a funny gift or something small. I actually have like a little piggy bank I got one year. You just bring a gift, put it in, and then you draw a number and you go in, and a gift can be stolen. Depending on, everybody makes their own rules for it. But the way we usually play is it can get stolen 2 or 3 times. I forget. And then if the gift's stolen from you, you can steal another one or get from the pile. It just keeps going until everybody's got one.
I'm gonna be real honest with you here. I hate white elephant because I always get my feelings hurt, man. Because like
dude, we had our staff Christmas party last Friday. Last Friday. And we got together and we were doing it, and I like kept getting good gifts, and everybody stole from me.
That's what like you get your hopes up.
Yeah, but then the last thing I did get was pretty sick. They're like candy cane Christmas socks, and I love like little socks like that with like little designs on them, like dress socks.
Yeah.
So I think I still won in the end.
Yeah, that's understandable. All right, real quick side note. I keep on trying to look at the camera, but it's hard because I'm not looking at you on my monitor.
That's how I am.
So for everybody that's watching this online, if you see me looking at the camera, is that weird? Would you rather me look at the camera or not look at the camera? For
I'm looking at the
me, it's
camera right now.
yeah, it's like you're staring into my soul. I feel it. I feel it, Bryce. That's nice. Thank you. I'm just not gonna look in the camera. All right, y'all tell us how you want it. Again, we're new at this, um, and we need to know like what y'all want, because it's,
God, that North Carolina draw just came out. Y'all. It wasn't just y'all. It was
y'all.
y'all.
Oh man, Brandy was getting on me today about saying, because there's like in Eastern North Carolina, there's like certain things that like people say. Oh, what's one? To be sure, people like, man, to be sure they wouldn't be that crazy, And I'm like, to be sure, what? And
I've
and when
never
I
heard
first,
that.
yes, when I first moved here, it like stuck out, and every time someone said it, I was like, that's weird. Why are you saying that? But now I say it. Now I say it,
To be
and then
sure.
and there's a bunch of differences in North Carolina, like Eastern North Carolina compared to South Carolina. One of them is like, your sheds out back is not a shed; it's a barn here.
No,
You
barns are
know,
like big red with like horses
right,
in
right. No,
it.
around here,
What do they call those
it's
then?
I think like stables or something. I don't know. I don't know. I remember when I first came here, we had a get together in one of my friends' backyard's buildings, his shed, and he was like, "Yeah, just meet me out back in my barn." And I'm thinking this guy is like has this huge 2-story red thing that you put horses in. No, I mean it was still a nice building, but we
It
go
wasn't a
in.
barn.
No, no, but it still had like a kitchen and stuff in it, but it wasn't a
Dang.
barn. It was
Yeah.
just like a small house, I guess, but it wasn't a barn. But
Speaking of
he's
small
like, "No."
houses, have you seen those things at Lowe's? You can like basically buy a house at Lowe's for like
Yes.
I still don't have
Yeah.
enough money, but
But it's cool though. When
yeah.
you get married, you'll see the value in having an in-law suite, to
Hmm.
put your in-laws out there. And no,
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I don't even know if my
That won't
in-laws
happen.
listen to this. They always stay inside with us, so it's
Yeah.
we but it is cool to have like a we have we have like a shed, I guess what people call a barn in our backyard. But we also have this place that is like a tiny home, but it used to be an apartment. It has plumbing and electricity and
Dang,
everything too. So we're wanting to fix that up, and I'm eventually wanting to make it like one of my YouTube studios or something like that.
that'd be
But
sick.
also put like a bed in there for if my mom or Brandy's mom wants to come stay or something like
Or
that.
Brandy kicks you out.
Yeah, or Brandy keeps you out, or like when you come down, just be a weekend for the boys. You and Chris, just play video games all night.
Oh yeah.
It's big dreams are to put like virtual reality in there,
Oh
like
dang.
a VR cockpit simulator. Like it's
A cockpit
big,
simulator.
yeah, like where or like a jet simulator where you could fly jets and stuff.
Oh, I was going
Um,
with like the cockfighting stuff, like the I
the
don't know why.
chickens,
That's where my mind went with like chicken fights, and I was like, "You want a virtual reality with that? Like what?
the
Just watch
well,
chickens fight?
we have chickens, right?
Do you?
Yes. So we had
Oh,
we had like 3 of them died so far.
oh
But
god!
Brandy got on this kick, man, and she wanted chickens. And so I had to go out there and build her a chicken coop. And she had like specific things she wanted. She wanted a chandelier in it. She wanted it to be in an inside and an outside coop. So I
Dang,
had
she getting
to
fancy.
yeah, she named it Cluckingham Palace. So we had teriyaki, which was a rooster, and he hung himself on the chandelier.
Good job,
Um,
Brandy. You had to have the
then
chandelier.
then we had barbecue. Barbecue died a couple weeks ago. I think my dog was playing with it too hard, and Scarlett will get the chickens and throw them up in the air, and and I thought chickens could fly, but obviously not. But
I did too.
so barbecue's dead. And then we had buffalo. Buffalo died.
I like how all the names are
How's
like types of chicken that you can get
Oh, for
prepared.
sure. Only thing that's left is Alfreda. She's the only one
Oh,
left,
chicken
and we're about to.
Alfredo.
Yeah, we're about to get rid of her. So that was
So it didn't
that
last
was
long.
no. We have one left, but so we can't chicken fight with them. And their hens too.
Yeah.
But we're like, she wanted them to get, eggs from them and stuff, but they just only one laid eggs. And it was like, you know what, it's easier actually to go buy eggs.
Yeah.
Like it's
Probably less expensive too.
yes, man, because we had to feed those
Yeah.
chickens and I had to work on the chicken coop and stuff like that. But what the wife wants goes. So
I like how we talk about Christmas and now we're talking about chicken.
it's Chris, we need you back, man. All right.
Like I'm sitting here like, dang, we're doing it again.
Oh man. The way I'm gonna lay this out on YouTube is we're just gonna cut up different parts of our conversation and is like upload a video of just us talking about chickens and just us
Yeah.
talking about North Carolina differences and stuff and whatnot and then just upload the full thing on Spotify.
Call it We Need Chris.
Yes. Missing Chris.
Yes.
What's Christmas without Chris?
Yeah, exactly. Just Christmas.
Yeah. These headphones make my ears itch. I know it's probably, is that disgusting?
Well, mine get stuff in them. That's probably disgusting. I like take them out and I'm like, and I clean my ears every day. I don't get
Yeah. So I have a microscope that like you could view on video, hook it up to your iPad and go in your ears and clean them. Again, all right, Christmas. It's we're not listen, I'm not editing this video. I'm not. We're gonna put it out there and I want people who listen to this just to laugh,
Yeah.
and us being real is gonna make people laugh, hopefully. I don't know.
After this, after Chris watches it, it might become It Takes Two.
Chris, I can't with y'all anymore.
Yeah, Chris, I'm done. Enough with the chickens.
So what are some other Christmas traditions you and your family do?
Bake cookies every now and then. We'll do that. But I mean, the biggest one is just getting together Christmas Eve, me and the immediate family, which is really special for us. It's time for us just to relax and not talk about work and just be with each other like we were growing up. And it's been really cool because now I have a niece and nephew that are able to come because my sister lives in Texas, so her family's not able to come, even though they were down for Thanksgiving. They usually do their own for Christmas, so their kids can wake up to Santa. But I have a niece and nephew that are able to come every Christmas Eve, and so it's really cool to see them get excited about it because for the longest time it was me, and so once I got to a certain age, they're like, "Oh, not as exciting anymore." But it's really cool to see them open presents and stuff, and just, I mean, I don't know. There's just something about seeing like a kid in your family on Christmas.
Yeah, I think me and Brandy might start a new tradition this year of giving each other our presents on Christmas Eve and just let the kids open their presents on Christmas Day. As far as presents go, we have other
Yeah.
traditions. We make tacos every
What?
Christmas Day. I don't know why. My mom just did it for us growing up, and and she like makes her own homemade shells and stuff. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so
Oh, you
good.
did a video on that, didn't you? You
Which one? Me trying to make them or
yeah.
just yeah, that was. Ugh. I tried to do it without a recipe, and then even with the recipe, it tasted bad. So I just don't know how to cook, man.
Dude, me neither.
But
That's what I do. Dude, when I was living on my own for a while, like it sucks just cooking for yourself because you spend like an hour cooking and then you eat it in 5 minutes. You're like, this is stupid. Like, why did I do all this? You know what I mean? Like, you spend all this hard time and like you sit down and eat, and like 15 minutes later, like, dang, that was it. Like,
and then now you got to clean up.
yeah, exactly.
That's so funny, dude.
Like, if I can get a girl and get married and she be the one to cook, I'll be more than happy to clean. There's so much going into cooking that you finish so quick, you're like, that's not even worth it.
See, I'm the opposite. I would rather cook than clean, you know.
Well,
But
clean, just throw them in the dishwasher. I mean,
we but yeah, going back to Christmas, I'm the worst gift giver. Like I think let me rephrase that. I think I'm actually the best giver. Like I put a lot of thought into people's gifts. Like I don't do gift cards or anything like
Mhm.
that. Like it's gonna be something I've thought about, and it could be a $1 thing or $100 thing. It doesn't matter. But when I get it for you, you're gonna probably get it that day. Like I cannot
Oh.
wait until Christmas. Brandy already has her Christmas present.
Did she?
Yeah, she got it before Thanksgiving. So my pastor's wife, she's offered a couple times where she's like, "Listen, RJ, for Christmas, just tell us what you want to get, Brandy. Give us the money, and then we'll get it. We'll even wrap it for you." And so that way you could wait until Christmas. And I was like, no, because then like I don't know, like I'm gonna tell her,
Yeah.
and then she just it's not to defeat the whole purpose. But
Yeah.
I'm just bad at it, man. If I give someone a gift, I have to give it to them because I'm
Mhm.
just like, dude, you're gonna love this.
Dude, my biggest thing was like for the longest time, especially college and high school, like I didn't make money, so I didn't buy my own the gifts for anybody. And so my mom would do it, and then if I had some money, I'll give it to her. But like every year, they're like, "Oh, that's awesome!" Like, thank you. And I'm like, "Yeah, I do like that." It'll be the first time seeing it as they open it, so like I have to like sneak a peek before they react. And be like, "Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like it." So I'm like, "Oh, dang, that's nice."
Well, that's me with the kids
Mhm.
because I am the way I am with wanting to give presents early. If I get when I get the
Brandy's like,
kids
"No."
stuff, yes, for sure. I'm just like, hey, like I talked to her yesterday actually about and I don't want to say it because my kids listen to the podcast, but what we were talking about beforehand. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Caden, And she's like, no, no, why would you do that? I was like,
Yeah,
Because it's I can't wait. I want him to have it now." And
yeah.
she's like, no, no, no. And she had to stop me, dude. I'm like, oh, this
Like,
is
"Hey,
bad.
Caden, come here," and she's like, "No."
Yes, seriously, it's bad. I
Oh,
just when I get presents, I want to give them to people because I'm just so proud of myself.
yeah.
Last year or 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, I got Brandy a necklace that was in a heart shape, and if you shine a light through this, the jewel in it, it projected "I love you" in 100 different languages, like
Oh,
on the
dang.
wall. It was like a super cool thing,
Oh, yeah.
man. Soon as it came in the mail, I was like, Brandy, come here. Like, you want it wrapped or not? But like, you're gonna go ahead and get this now because like this is super cool. All right, this is so cool. I'm horrible at
Uh,
it, man. All right, so trees. Do you prefer a real tree or a fake tree?
oh, so growing up, we always had a real tree. I loved it. I love the smell of it. I know that's probably weird, but I just love the smell of it.
No.
But I hated taking care of it. I mean, you have to fill
Yeah.
the water base. You gotta trim it. I'm sure some. So we have a fake one now, and it's easy to maintain. I joked with my parents. I was like, we need to build like a little closet and just stuff it in there, and then like a tree closet. And because somebody at the church actually has one that they leave the tree decorated, and so every
Yeah.
year they slide it out and it's ready to go. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's so smart. Like,
Yeah. We
um,
we just got a fake one this year as well. Last year we got a real one. But my thing is like not even maintaining it is just like uh I don't know, like I forget to take it down, I guess. But
mhm.
like it was like March. It wasn't still in our living room. I moved it to our
uh,
shed and like I could have
the
moved it
barn, you
out
mean?
to the barn, right? And I could have moved it out to the side of the road to be picked up, but I don't know. I was lazy for 3 months, 4 months. And the dude in March, that tree was still green, like it was still going. And we bought it from
Dang.
Lowe's. So like we got like a
Oh
beefed up
yeah.
tree that year. But this year we just got a artificial one. But Brandy is actually thinking about there's some kind of bag you could buy for the artificial
Yeah, we have
trees.
one.
But like you could just, with your decorations on, you
Oh
could
really?
zip it up. Yeah, I don't know where she's found this at, but you could zip it up and just do it like that. But Brandy and the kids enjoy decorating a tree. I don't. When you have an OCD wife and an OCD 8-year-old, it's not fun, man.
No, I growing up it was fun to do it. Now I'm like, like so last year at Christmas time I was just be by myself, and so no decorations outside. I had the tree up. There was only one ornament on it, and that's because the year before it didn't get taken out off, so it was still there. And I just turned the lights on, and those are the Christmas
There
decorations
you
for
go.
the year.
Now, do you decorate outside normally?
Yeah,
Do
we
you?
didn't this year just because with my mom's surgery and all that, we I mean, there's a lot going on, so we had hired somebody to come out there and do it for us. Which he
Gotcha.
did an awesome job. He's like local florist in Fountain Inn, so
Gotcha. Yeah, we normally never do, but I think the kids wanted to this year. Um, I just haven't had time to yet, so I don't know if I'm going to. I mean, Christmas is a week away now, but
dude, in Fountain Inn, you've got to. They have a competition every year based on like there's like different zones in the city, and they have judges that come around each year and judge, and you get a 1, 2, 3 or sugar plum award in your yard if you
really,
place. Oh yeah, I mean it's all out. Especially
I mean, it's
we have
like,
this place called In Circle, and it's like right off downtown. It's just like a big circle, hence the name. Um, and we have horse carriage rides every year, and that they actually come up from Charleston. The horses do. It's like those rides, those horses
mhm.
that give the carriage rides, and they do a lap around it for so people can ride a carriage and look at the lights. So I mean, if you live in the area,
Oh,
you've got to have Christmas decorations. So it's so.
isn't that like the biggest dad flex though?
Oh
Like,
yeah, it,
this
that's why I
is
love
look at my
watching.
yard.
That's why I love watching Christmas Vacation where he gets all those lights up and
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah, and I don't know. I'm just not into it. I just, I I've looked into. Like, I think my issue is I want to go big or not at all. So like I'm wanting to save up and put out a bunch of lights that sync to music.
Oh yeah.
And so like, and I'm like, if I'm not doing that, then it's not. I don't want to do it at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm talking a couple $1,000 program here.
Mhm.
So like.
Yeah.
So Brandy's like, no, we're not doing that.
Tune it to your radio station and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you mentioned Christmas Vacation. What are
Mhm.
some other like must-watch Christmas movies?
So Christmas Vacation's one.
I like that one.
Dude.
My favorite part is when they pray, right? And she says the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah. He says, Grace died still like so many years ago. He's like, the blessing. And you're like, what does this have to do with anything?
Maybe she
uh
lip reads. I can
yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
I lip read for those who are listening who don't know. I'm a little bit deaf. I have some hearing issues. I have to wear hearing aids. And but I choose not to. So that's why I read lips. And right now, when everybody's wearing a mask, it's horrible.
Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. Another
So,
movie would be Home Alone, dude.
so I
First
just
three for
watched
me.
that last year
Oh,
for the
dude,
first
best
time.
movies. Best Christmas movies. I could watch those even if it's not Christmas.
All of them.
After the third one, it gets bad. Third one's on the borderline, because it's a different
Yeah.
actor. But first two for sure. Oh, absolutely.
So I've only watched the first one. So I need to
You
watch
gotta
number
watch.
two.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's
All
good.
right.
The Santa Claus.
Yes.
Going the
With Tim
original.
Allen.
Yes.
Yes.
Two and
Is that
three,
his
all
name?
right. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 and 3 are right, but like, dude, that first one, I mean, you can't not watch it.
I want a movie where the son takes over for him. Because
Yes.
he has to be. He's like dad age now. Like he's
Hmm.
around our age, right? So
Or get someone that looks like him. You don't have to have the same person.
yeah, but I mean that storyline of
Oh yeah.
of him taking over the mantle of being Santa Claus,
I mean, that could
and
be an
that would be
ongoing
cool,
movie.
right? Right?
Oh
So
yeah.
that's cool.
Polar Express is a pretty good one, I think.
I like that one. I
Yeah.
really do. And I don't know. It's kind of like a weird, um, what do you call it? Storyline. I don't
Plot.
know. Plot. There you go. I don't really get the plot exactly, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's made for kids. I'm sure kids
Yeah.
do get the plot, but it kind of confuses me. But
Oh yeah.
but it's cool though. I like the graphics of it and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So
What are some of your go tos?
I'm actually about to do a video on my YouTube channel about these. But uh the Santa Claus, the actually let me pull up my list.
I forgot
Um
one. Jingle All the Way with Arnold
Jingle All the Way.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, is that the one where we had to get the toy?
Yes, that's
Yes.
such a good one.
That was so weird. The so Polar Express was one of mine. The Santa Claus, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but the live action one,
You like the live one?
right?
See, I like them both, but the live ones, the cartoon one, the newer one, is more like the book.
Oh, I haven't seen the cartoon one yet, the new cartoon one. Yeah, but I just like I remember watching the live one when I was a little bit younger,
Oh
and
yeah,
no lie, the Grinch kind of scared me.
for sure.
He's creepy, So Christmas Vacation is
Hmm.
obviously on there, but then A Year Without Santa Claus. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
So it's one of those like claymation, like and they
Yeah.
just bump my mic. And it's the one where he goes with the heat miser and the code dude. Is he the code miser? I don't Mr. Code. He's like, I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Mr. Da, 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 da.
that one.
Uh,
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I love,
That
honestly, I
is a
don't
good
remember
one.
anything about that movie except those two people. But
Did you ever see
I
Jack
don't,
Frost?
uh
It's about the dad who's in a band and he dies in a wreck,
uh.
and his son
And he
builds
becomes
the.
a snowman.
Yes,
Yes, I did see that.
that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Oh man, maybe I should let my kids watch that so they appreciate me. It's like, listen,
I'm gonna
I
come back
could
and haunt
die.
you as a snowman.
I could die. And I'm gonna be a snowman.
Yep.
Okay. Does he doesn't come back. Obviously, he doesn't come back, right? Like
What do you
he's
mean snow?
dead, right?
Oh, dead for sure.
Yeah. But I mean,
Um,
that'd
but
be
they
like
take him to a
losing
place. They take him to a place at the end. I'm gonna ruin the movie for whoever hasn't seen it.
spoilers ahead. Do not
Yep.
listen, pause it right now if you have not seen this movie. But tell
But
me
like,
though.
yeah, they like take him to a cabin up in the mountains so he can like that's cold all year round, and they can like preserve him and stuff. But I
Oh, because I
think,
was just about to say, like, it would be tough losing him again.
yeah, but I mean, if you think of it's all in this like his hat and stuff that he puts on him, his son puts on him. So I mean, you just
What
build him
if the son
again.
put the hat on himself? Is this like possession? Is this like demon stuff? Do I need to
That,
warn my church family about this?
I don't think it works like that.
Like some churches get like way overboard with that
Oh
stuff. They're
yeah,
like, right? They're like Harry
oh yeah,
Potter's of the devil.
yeah.
Jack Frost, he
Witchcraft.
possessed he possessed a snowman. That's Satan.
Yeah. How can you possess something that's not living?
Yeah. I don't know. And if that's you and your beliefs, we're not hating on you.
Nope.
It's just easy to make fun of people.
I do it all the time.
And we're not making fun of God. Okay, we're
No.
not making fun of God. People get on to me about that all the time, and they're like, I'll make fun about something like church related, and they're like, you're making fun of God. I'm like, first off,
No, I'm not.
no, I'm not making fun of God. I'm literally like I've devoted my whole life. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a I'm a youth pastor.
Yeah.
Like this. That's literally my job to
Yeah.
to lead others
Uh,
towards Christ. But so Karen, calm down.
yeah.
I get those all the time with like my comedy videos, and
Mhm.
especially like, oh, so you're a pastor, but you're a comedian. There's no such thing as both of them. You can't be a pastor
John
and a
Christ.
comedian.
Well, he's not a pastor, but he's a Christian comedian. Mm,
Yeah. Yeah. See,
yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
see, you got,
I
and
don't even know
I
what
love
happened,
John
honestly.
Chris.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't
I just
either
know
because
he
I don't
went
want to
away
get
for a
caught
while.
up in yeah, and that's him, dude.
Yeah.
That's fine. And as Christians, we should be welcoming him back with open arms.
No,
And I don't think a
absolutely.
lot of us have, and I think
I
that's
think he,
our
he came back in
image.
the perfect time with COVID and all that. He had like
Yes.
perfect material.
Yes. I get top comment on a lot of his videos.
Mhm.
A lot of times just because I quote something he said. Like I'll like one of them was like um what was it? I've had a thriving lemonade stand since I was 6, and I just like put that in the comments and did a laughing face because I thought that part was funny.
Yeah.
I think that right now on his video, that comment has like 2,000 likes or something like that. I'm like what?
I literally
That's
put what he
not funny.
said.
Like
Yeah.
y'all know that's not my joke, right?
Yeah.
Like he made that joke. I thought I was laughing at, so you're
Yeah.
liking me laughing at that joke.
Are you laughing with me or at me?
But no, I think he's great, man. But yeah, that's a lot of people think that you can't be a comedian and be a pastor at the same time, and I'm like, no, you see, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I have joy in the Lord,
Yep.
and you should too. You
Oh,
should rejoice
absolutely.
in the Lord.
Yep.
But all
Which is
right,
the
try
whole
not
reason
to.
for yeah. Well, that's the whole reason for Christmas anyway.
Yeah, it is.
And
It's
I
to
think
celebrate His
a lot of
birth.
times people, I mean, we forget, especially this year. We're not going to go into it because a lot of reasons. But I think a lot this year, especially, I mean, it's important for us to realize what Christmas is because the past several years we've forgotten.
Yes, yes, honestly. And it's not about the gifts. And I know we
Mm-mm,
hear this all the time, and I know me and you preach this to teenagers every week, but it's not about the gifts.
mm-mm.
It's about celebrating his birth. And what is celebration? It's a joyous occasion, right? Something to be happy about,
Oh,
something
yeah.
to smile and laugh about, you know? So it's as Christians, we are called to be joyful, you know, like
Oh,
in
yeah.
all circumstances. So if things are not going right now, hey, that's fine. We need to rejoice in the Lord.
Yep.
And that's and I enjoy making people do that by different means, you know, like I enjoy people, I'm making people laugh, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and but you know
Oh,
those
yeah.
Karens, they don't like it when
Mm-mm.
a pastor is not serious.
I'm rarely serious with the youth, but
You're rarely or really?
rarely.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, man, I
Yeah, I
enjoy,
can't be serious.
you know, yeah, and I think sometimes, you know, that's I struggle with that, you know, but the youth know that they could come to me for
Yeah,
serious things, you know,
absolutely.
so it's a good, you have to balance it for
Mm-hmm.
sure. But even without youth, you know, even with the adult congregation, you should be, um you know, they shouldn't view you as this stoic person who never laughs or anything. They need to know that you care and that you laugh too, you know, and that you're human,
Exactly,
and
because I think a
that
lot of times people don't think that you can mess up. Like I mess up all the dang time.
yes, yeah, for sure. But then when you do mess up, because they have that preconceived notion that you shouldn't be messing up, it's a big deal,
Yeah.
you know. But if you get that out of your head and realize that your pastor is normal just like you are, and that he doesn't have this holy connection to God that you can never achieve, then you would start realizing that he's going to mess up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that or she is going to disappoint you at some point.
Yeah.
And but it's okay because God gave you grace so that you can extend grace to others, you know. You're showing God to others by doing that. So, let me preach, brother. Let me preach.
Uh,
See, without Chris here, man, you don't know what you're getting. You
nope,
know, you're
not at
getting
all.
some North Carolina talk. You're getting a sermon. You're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So before we mess up anymore, before we
Mm-hmm.
get even more off track, I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Bryce?
Um, Merry Christmas, everyone. We're looking forward to doing this as our second time, but I'm really enjoying it for this being my first podcast. As you can tell from the start of this video, we don't know exactly what we're doing all the time, but that's the fun of it. We just go with the flow, see what happens. And we just appreciate y'all viewing this.
Yeah, amen. And you know, we same man. I've never done a podcast either. But anyways, Merry Christmas. Look forward to. I don't know when this is coming out. Hopefully, it's before Christmas. I'm sure it is,
I hope so.
but if not, just know that we wished you a Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
And we appreciate everybody's listening in and you know, and texting us and leaving us messages. We love y'all, and we'll see you next week. No, we won't. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right. See ya.
See ya.